actually on Facebook, like most people. And I knew that my situation was kind of different because I was in a betrayal situation, but my ex-wife was a covert narcissist. So it was one of those things where she wasn't flat out just in my face with anything. Um, she just manipulated me subtly, very subtly. She manipulated everything. And it got to a point where I, I feel that she was cheating. She was seeing a guy. She moved in the basement of my house um, after 20 years. She moved into the basement, locked the doors behind her, and I saw that she was calling this guy on the phone. So I basically got up out of there. I told her that it was something that I couldn't deal with. I wasn't going to deal with it, and I left. So it was a covert thing, and it happened over time. Um, Very subtle, and I became a person that I wasn't. I knew I had issues from childhood as I look back, and I was seeing a therapist and all this stuff, but all this stuff was like ramping all that anxiety and the depression. It was ramping it up even more so. So I knew that I needed some help, and I had been seeing therapists for a while, even before I was married to her. But it just exacerbated everything that were my weaknesses. It just amplified everything. And I knew that I needed help. Therapy wasn't helping. So I saw your ad on Facebook and I decided to talk to you. I did it immediately. It was something that I knew that I had to do because I needed some help. Um, and I was glad I did it. Took me like 2 weeks, man, and I was feeling better after a couple weeks of the program. So um, it was just life saving, man. Like I said, better than therapy. It was eye opening to say the least. Um, I I don't remember what module it was, but when it started talking about personally why a woman would do the things that she did to me or that women do, uh, and what role we had to play in that, it really it's a shock to the system to see yourself, to really see yourself, and to understand that's when you start understanding who you really are, and you start thinking about where did this stuff come from, and it ends up being true, and it's a shock to the system just to realize that, hey, I am that guy, I'm not the guy that I thought I was in a way. Um, and but it's also is it's reassuring to know that you can change all that stuff, and the program helps you do that. And it was like a big sigh of relief afterwards, after the shock. It was like, okay, I'm going to do this. So I took it head on, full bore. You can't half do it. You got to go all the way and do the total program and get everything that you can out of it, and it definitely works. The Getting rid of the ruminating thoughts was a big deal, and it took a while for it to actually hit me that my wife was gone. That you spend a lot of time thinking that it was your fault. Everything is your fault because that's what you're told the whole time you're in a relationship, that it was your fault. So getting rid of those ruminating thoughts and not worrying about who she's with or what she's doing. So getting rid of those thoughts and then doing the qigong was really it really helped a lot too, just to make me stronger and strengthen my resolve and just strengthen everything. You know, just makes you more aware of who you are, and it makes you want to be better. As you start getting little bits and pieces of the program and you start feeling better, you just keep pushing through it, and you just feel better, man. I don't know how else to say it. Yeah, couple weeks. Yeah, so I will say, just the conversation that I had with you in itself helped a lot. Just hearing it from that's I think one thing that we have a problem with, and I see it on the board a lot, is men helping other men is what we need mostly. You know, um, just lay it out there, bare bones, tell it like it is, and tell your story. Get it out, and writing helps a lot. Writing stuff down, writing your thoughts down, it helps you work through a lot of things. So yeah, it's just, talking to somebody else that's not a therapist, somebody, a regular Joe like you, not a doctor or a psychiatrist or a therapist, just talking to a regular guy and reading the stories on the board, and you know just listening to the success stories and knowing that you're not in it by yourself is a lifesaver. um i am I don't have as much anxiety. I don't have any anxiety at all, except for the normal anxiety that people have. I had PTSD. Um, Pretty much gotten over that. Um, I have a girl now who loves me. I love her. I have a. I'm out of that toxic relationship cycle that I was in. Every relationship I had in my life, uh, every real relationship that was worth that I spent time on, I I did. I, it was toxic. I was either with a psychopath or a narcissist. And I've had guns pulled to my head by women. I've had women break into my house and steal my dog and let the dog out on the freeway. I mean, I've been dealing with some crazy stuff, man. And like I said, at the end of the day, you have to look at yourself, and you're the common denominator in all that stuff, you know, and you have to do something different. Definitely. I actually talked to you about maybe helping out if I could. I seen the way that it helped me, and of course I'm empathetic. A lot of us are empathetic people. We're giving, and you know, I just you want to give back, man, and I would like to do something like that just to help people, man. Like I said, guys out here are hurting, man, and this is a way that you can give back and help. So yeah, I would definitely recommend it. If I had to do it over again, I would have. I wish I'd have found it sooner. I wish I'd have found it 10 years ago. You know, it, I would be that much more ahead right now. So yeah,